guys, I've mentioned this in at least one of my previous videos, but we are soon going to start a remodeling project for our house. And in this project, we want to harvest trees off of our own property to put up new walls and ceilings and floors and build cabinet doors and countertops and stuff like that. So that's what we're going to be doing today. I have found a really nice loblolly pine tree that is mature. It looks great. It's a nice straight tree for the most part, and I think we can get a lot of lumber out of it. So we're going to load up the saw, and we're going to go get it today. This saw tends to hang pretty nicely on this little hook back here, but I do like to put it's pretty harsh, rough metal, so I do like to put like a work glove on it just to give it a little more protection so it doesn't tear what's left of the padding off of that handle. But it does make a very convenient holder for a chainsaw and a bucket full of tools. Almost forgot my lawn dogs. I can't do anything around here without these. So here it is, guys. This is a loblolly pine tree. It is about 21 inches at the 5-foot mark, which, if I did my math correctly and had the correct growth factor, about 107 years old. It is a nice straight tree, not a lot of defects until you get to, I'm not sure what mark that is because it's hard to measure vertically like this, but until you get to right about there, you can see where it crooks over to the left. But it's a nice straight tree, and there's some usable lumber above that mark where it crooks right there. But we'll get a lot of board feet out of this tree, and yeah, this is a good one. I think this will give us a lot of good lumber. One particular concern that I've got is this tree is about 50 feet or so from my beehives, and this is going to require me to be extremely accurate in my cut, and if I get this wrong, we're going to have a real big mess on our hands. But let's go ahead and move the tractor out of the way and get started and try to miss these bees. guys, here's what we've got. This is the bottom 4 sections of that tree. There's one more out there, but this is going in order from second to topmost section to the very bottom section. The very bottom piece is going to be 18 inches at the very top, so we're going to get some nice boards out of it. It looks like I probably could have gone shallower on that undercut, but you know what? The tree fell where I wanted it to, and nobody got hurt, and that's all that matters. This is a different day, so unfortunately the weather's not as good, so the lighting is not so great. It's overcast out here, so I apologize if the quality is a little bit lower than it should be. But right now I need to change the blade on the mill, and while I do that, that would be a great time for y'all to click the like button on this video. Alright guys, so this is about my favorite part right here. Let's see what this thing looks like. Oh, that is so satisfying. Look at that. Look at that. Man, that is beautiful. So here it is guys. This is going to be some nice wall boards and possibly floorboards or ceiling boards or wherever I need it to go. I put some water on this part right in here. It doesn't seem to bring out the grain as much on pine, but still really pretty. And you can see we're getting into that heart right there. And yeah, this was a really nice tree. I'm proud that we got this one. So guys, that's going to do it for this video. I really appreciate you watching. I actually went back and I counted the rings on this tree. And earlier I said the formula came out to about 107 years old. If I counted the rings properly, it was actually closer to about 75 or 76 years old, somewhere along in there. Either way, it's a relatively old tree, and it's going to make some really nice lumber for us. And in case you didn't notice, I ended up cleaning up the saw yard out here. I got a comment on one of my videos, and it essentially said that you know, all this stuff was a hazard, and I tended to agree with him. I was stepping over a lot of stuff, and it was kind of a pain. So I went ahead and I cleaned everything up, and it's a lot more pleasant to work out here. But if you haven't done it already, hit the like button on this video if you enjoyed it, and if you want to continue to keep up with these things that I'm doing around here, hit the subscribe button as well. And again, I really appreciate you watching, and I will see y'all next time.